Alright, Piss and Vinegar day 32, I think. Pretty sure. Chest and triceps day. Good day. Second favorite, maybe first favorite day, don't know. It's good though. My incline dumbbell press is still increasing. Even through this cut, so I'm a big fan of this day, and I've figured out exactly what I want for my chest, and I've eradicated a few different exercises. I'm not doing any barbell movements anymore. I just do not see the point. They hurt, they feel awkward, they don't make my chest big, no matter how strong I get at them, and right now I'm getting weaker at them, so fuck them. I'm not doing them. I'm just going to focus on dumbbell presses from now on, get my incline dumbbell press super strong. So yeah, 36 kilos for 8 reps, not too bad. Getting closer and closer to my body weight, or maybe getting close to my body weight incline press. I'm currently 77. This is 72. So yeah, cuts over in about a week or two, and then I'll do a maintenance phase, and then I'll do a bulking phase after that. So next week I'll do maintenance for maybe 2-3 weeks, just kind of maybe recomp even for a full month, see if I can make some good gains, or just kind of milk the maintenance phase as long as you can. Like, a lot of people bulk immediately after cutting, and it's like I did a drop set, and my adjustable dumbbell rack fucking flew off. But a lot of people do, they do bulks, and as soon as they do cuts, and as soon as the cut is over, they just immediately start bulking. And there's no fucking point, because when you have been cutting for a while, being in a maintenance phase you'll be able to reap some decent gains from a maintenance phase or main gain, or just a very slight surplus that doesn't gain any fat for a good while. I mean, you could realistically main gain for years, but like, you get good quick gains from a maintenance phase after a heavy cut. So don't bulk straight away, milk those gains. So I'll probably do 3 weeks to a month of main gaining, and then I'll get into a bulk. But I might even prolong it, I don't know, I'll see what happens. I probably just start real slow and then just start increasing calories as I go, really. People bulk way too fast. Now I'm doing dips. I fucking suck at these, and this bar instability doesn't help, but until I build a dip station, this will do. This is a very good way of doing dips if you don't have a dip station in your home gym. Just get 2 barbells if you have it, put it over the safety pins, and then bang out some dips. And this way you can triangulate the bar so it contours naturally to the supination or pronation of your hand, because it feels awkward if the bar is just in a straight path when you do dips. So yeah, doing dips here. Got fuck all reps there. I think I got like 10 reps, and then I do rest pauses. I feel like on a stable stationary dip machine, I'll probably be able to get 15, maybe even 18 reps. But with this instability, it just feels a bit off. But it's not any worse. I'm just weaker on it, which is fine. Sometimes being weaker isn't necessarily a bad thing. And then I do a drop set, or a rest pause rather, but it didn't work. I did too many force reps. I was supposed to do the rest pause, then the force reps. So never do force reps, then a rest pause. It's just, that's too much. You do too much muscle damage before the rest pause, and you'll get fuck all reps. So I ended up just doing a drop set instead, which actually kind of felt better anyway. The one downside to dips is it hits my kind of lower to mid chest well, but it also hits my front delt a lot. So, which is fine. I mean, anytime you do a pressing movement, your front delt will be hit, but my front delt gets hit quite a bit. But it's probably it's better for me than a barbell movement, so that's fine. And then I finish on the banded cable fly, or not cable fly, dumbbell fly. If you're not adding, fucking having a stroke, man. Very calorie deficit right now. If you're not adding bands to your dumbbell flies, you should be, because there is no drawback, only pluses and gains to be made from doing these, as the resistance curve is shitty at the top of these. So you should add a band. It doesn't have to be a heavy band. Add a light band, lower the weight a little bit, and get a better contraction at the top. And yeah, that's pretty much just those 3 exercises. That's all I'm doing right now for chest. I'm not doing anything else. These are by far the most effective chest movements for me. And again, there's not much to the chest. You basically just have an upper and lower chest. It's not like a back day where there's so many different variations you can try out. Like with the chest, obviously there's a lot of variations you can do, but you don't need that many variations. Like back, you have rear delts, rhomboids, teres major, latimus dorsi, mid, lower, upper traps, rhomboids, if I haven't already said it, spinal erectors, so many different, things on your back, so many different muscles on your back. You need a lot of different variations, which can, equate to like 500 different back exercises you could potentially choose from. Whereas chest, I mean, there's still quite a few variations, but most of them are kind of gunk and don't do a whole lot, and especially for someone like me who already has a poor mind-muscle connection in their chest. Then I do some tricep extensions. I do these heavy. I do these in a Dorian Yates style. I go real high. That's not Dorian Yates style-esque, the really high range of motion. That's more of a Chris Bumstead thing. But it's like a combination of these heavy Dorian Yates tricep extensions with the Chris Bumstead range of motion. And then I do 2 drop sets. So I take those super heavy, and yeah, I mean, fucking Dorian Yates got so strong at these to the point where when he weighed, fuck man, he must have been doing some crazy weight on this shit. Like, when he was at his peak, he had to put a dumbbell on his, weighted dumbbell on his pelvis so that he could get, so the weight didn't counteract his own weight. And at the time, he probably weighed 120, 130 kilos. So, yeah, man, I don't know what he was fucking tricep pressing. Surely he wasn't tricepping more than his body weight, because that would have to be some sort of world record. But he had to use a counterweight in order to stay on the fucking floor. So, yeah, not quite there yet personally, and probably won't be there because I do that super big range of motion, like the Chris Bumstead, I get half the amount of weight I could do if I did, say, the normal range of motion most people do. And then I finish off with overhead tricep extensions with the dumbbell to get the inner head. My inner head's overdeveloped comparatively to my outer head, but you can never have too much of a good thing unless it's alcohol, drugs, sex, masturbation, or anything that isn't weight related, basically. You can never be too big, right? So my inner head, just get it even bigger, get it even freakier. People always say, double down on your weaknesses. I think just double down on everything, including your strengths and weaknesses. So trying to get my inner head even freakier, even more overpowering. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole workout for today. Very happy with this chest and triceps workout. I've kind of honed in what works. That's not to say that I might not find an extra variation later on. Like, I'm currently actually building a cable pec fly machine, because the machine that I have, the functional trainer I have, the pulleys are too close together, so you can't really get a good resistance curve on it. It's very front delt dominant if you try to do it when the cables are too close together. So I'm actually building a pec deck machine, well, a cable fly machine of sorts, cable crossover of sorts, from an old cable machine that I have that I don't use anymore. I'm kind of doing some sort of DIY pec deck machine. So if that feels good and that works, I might add that into my routine because pec deck feels good. Anyway, that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow for more Piss and Vinegar. Bye-bye.